There we go. There we go. Here we go. Going. Oh, Well, waiting on some folks to join. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let's see what we can do. I am trying to get Wi-Fi on my phone here in Washington, D.C. for the National League of Cities Congressional City Conference. And I wanted to jump on because we kind of just like teased an announcement last night. So if you're coming on, let me know that you're here in the comments section. Let me know that you're here in the comment section so we can, excuse me, so we can get it together tonight. All right. I think we're on. All right. There we go. All right. Concentrate. 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 That's all I need. That's all I need to continue to build, focus on my assignment, concentrate. 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 Yes, sir. Concentrate. Digging wells and concentrating. Focusing and concentrating. Yes. Of course, y'all know I've got to do this. Do this in the way that the Lord would have me to do it. As you're coming on, let me know that you're on in the comments. I just got off of another podcast / Facebook Live. I was on TikTok and all of those things. And listen, I'm stirred already. So I am already stirred. As you all well know, we are well into planning for the Well Conference 2025. This is more than just a conference. Let me tell you, this is not just about conference, as we know it. This is not just about conference as we know it. All right. As our volunteers and I have been meeting with all of our planning staff, I have just gotten more excited. Last weekend when we were in Atlanta, we went by the venue and just visualizing what the Lord is going to do in that space. I am overwhelmed with what He's going to do, and so we have been, teasing some of our speakers for you all to get prepared, for you all to come on and get registered and get your rooms reserved. And so I wanted to come on tonight, one, to let you all know what we're doing, to update you about what we're doing, and to let you know that we still have early bird registration available until March the 15th. Early bird registration is still available until March the 15th. At March the 15th, registration, you can still register for the conference. Um, there will be some difference in pricing. Why is that? Because we do have financial obligations to our venue. And so that's one of the reasons. So you can still, we would love to have you, and we'd love to have you, but we want to host you in excellence. And so we do have some more space available for VIPs. And so if you register before March the 15th, I'm just going to automatically move everyone to VIP. All right. Um, so as you all will know, let's see, let me put up the hotel announcement for registration. All right. Hey, Sierra. Sierra is helping us on our teams, and I am just excited about just the people that I get to do ministry with. All right. This is not just about me. This is about doing ministry with a group of folks who are ready to have an encounter at the well. All right. So some of you are coming on. I see that there are people on. Go ahead and leave a comment in the post. We're going to be doing some awesome things as we lead up to the conference. So go ahead and take a screenshot of, if you're on your phone, or take a picture if of the QR code if you are viewing this on your desktop, laptop, other device like that. So $99 is the registration for, and that will, we're going to, like I said, we're going to March the 15th. Hey, bro. I can't wait to see you. Yes, Isaiah is also one of our creative directors. He is and has been doing all of our marketing material for the conference, and will continue to do some of our marketing for the conference. And so we're excited about, like I said, doing ministry with people in real life, right? And these are people that I have built relationship with over time, and I'm just so excited. This is not one of those events, though, conferences, gatherings, where you will think that you will be able to bypass being registered. You do have to have a registration in order to attend. You do have to have a registration in order to attend. And so I want you all to be aware. And this, number one, is so that we're not bugging you all for offerings during the services. This is so we don't have to take up expense offerings during the services. Okay, let me put that out there as well. All right, this is so we don't have to take up expense offerings during the service, but this does include your breakfast and lunch refreshments, access to VIP sessions, preferred seating at all of the general sessions that will happen in the main ballroom for $99. And it also includes your conference t-shirt. All right. We will have extras available on hand. If you want to go ahead and purchase your conference T-shirt, and you aren't registered as a VIP, feel free to listen. It is a steal. Because y'all, we know when we get into services, you got to walk around for offering and do all of that stuff, and there will be opportunity to give during the conference, but we're not. It will be, you will be sowing seed. This will not be us taking up expense offerings during the services. So we're really excited. It is a steal. Um, there are some of us who attend conferences, and they do get quite expensive. We do have a limited number of hotel rooms left available. When you register, you should see a link to reserve your hotel room. If you have not, here's the QR code for the room block. You need to go ahead and reserve your room. You need to go ahead and reserve your room. All right. Why? Like I said, we have a limited number of room blocks. Our volunteers also have to use their room block. And speaking of volunteers, we are still in need of some volunteers. So if you are interested in serving on healthcare, our healthcare team are professionals. We have um, we have professionals who work in the healthcare field, who are licensed to do this work, who have the credentials to do this work, to make sure that we're meeting the need of the folks that will be attending. Hey, Jessica, I saw your registration come through. I'm excited to have you at the conference. Then we also have hospitality team. So these are folks who will be greeting and doing some wayfinding and making sure that people are seated in the correct places, helping people to know what rooms our breakout and VIP sessions will be in, and all of those things. And then also taking care of some of our guests. If you are interested at all in working with our media and marketing team, they would be glad to have you as well, especially if you have some expertise in that area. So, again, there are so many ways to serve during this conference. And registration, even our registration team is already off and running. And so if you want to help folks as soon as they come in to get registered, um, to um, to sign in and to get all of their passes and things like that, we look forward to having you serve. Feel free to inbox me, or you can email info.conference@thewell@gmail.com. Let me see if I can put that in the chat. www. Oh, no, I said www. It's been a long day. info.conference@thewell@gmail.com. All right. info@conference@thewell@gmail.com. All right. So you have your hotel information, you have your registration information. We've shared with you that Dr. Bynum is one of our guest speakers. She will be opening up the conference on Thursday night. Friday morning, we have 6 a.m. prayer Friday morning and Saturday morning. We will then be moving into our sessions. 10 a.m. general morning service, and then there will be an evening service as well every day, and sessions that will be happening throughout the day on both the Friday and Saturday, and then we will depart on Sunday. And we're planning something special for attendees on Sunday morning. So if you're planning to leave, don't leave before noon. We are planning something special, especially for you, and you'll get all those details as time moves on. But please know that we are being very intentional about the programming for this conference. This is not just another conference. This is a movement. All right. This is a movement. And so, as you all know, we have Dr. Bynum as one of our featured speakers. We have some other featured speakers that we can't wait to share with you. I'm going to put the website down here just so that if anybody wants to go while I'm on here, go to the website and register, because March the 15th, we will be done with early bird registration. So you need to register before March the 15th. All right. Registration will still be open after that, but there will be some difference in the pricing. All right. If you are bringing a group, your church group, please feel free to inbox me or email info.conference@thewell@gmail.com in order to so that we can take care of you. Okay, so we can make sure that your group is seated together, that your group is seated in our VIP section as well, together in our preferred. I said VIP section. That sounds real bad. In our preferred seating section. All right. If you're bringing a group, we are still looking for sponsorships, whether they be corporate, organization, or individual sponsors. We have had people to send their to sow into this ministry and into the conference that's going to happen. We are endeavoring to raise 30K in 30 days. We are endeavoring to raise 30K in 30 days, just so that we can meet all of our obligations. Like I said, many hands make light work. All right. And you, I believe, are sowing into good ground. This is, this is this is more than just this is more than just a conference. This is a launching. This is a time of impartation. This is a time of revelation. This is a time for transformation for the people of God. If you know nothing else, you know how we operate, and we like to operate in excellence. I believe in operating in excellence in everything that we do. And so I wanted to get on because I know many people may not have saw the flyer. I kind of teased it a little bit, last night. But our next featured speaker, okay, Apostle Brian Meadows is our next featured speaker for the conference. You want to be there. If you have not, if you have not had a chance to experience his ministry, you are missing out, especially those of you who consider yourselves creatives and leaders and gifted. Um, you need to be in the place. All right. I know there are folks that are coming from Texas and coming from Missouri and coming from Kentucky and coming from Ohio and coming from there in Georgia. There are some that are coming from the Philadelphia area, some coming from California. I am excited to host so many of you who have already registered, but I know that there are more, and we want to make sure that we have prepared for you. All right. We want to take the number of registrants, all right, and make sure we are setting up our spaces accordingly to the number of registrants. Um, and then we have some local pastors from the area that will be helping, either facilitating, they're helping to do ministry with us, especially altar ministry, prayer ministry, those types of things, because we know we are not anchored in Atlanta, Georgia. Right? We're not anchored in Atlanta, Georgia. And there are some people who need to be connected to a physical location. There are some people that need hands on discipleship. There are some that need that community discipleship, and they need to be connected. And so there will be some local pastors that are my friends, that are colleagues, that will be there on hand to help you to receive Christ, to receive salvation, and give you the opportunity to walk out discipleship with them if you so choose. All right. And so this man of God, Apostle Brian, let me I'm gonna put the video on.
You're gonna find out why you couldn't take your own life. You're gonna find out why this weekend. You're gonna find out why suicide didn't work. You're gonna find out why death couldn't take you. You're gonna find out why the car accident didn't work. You're gonna find out why the molestation did not break your confidence. You're gonna find out this weekend there's a ministry looking for you. There's a mantle looking for you. There's an assignment looking for you. Yeah. Now let the weight of your assignment hit your heart. Now let the weight of your assignment hit your spirit. You are not a normal man or woman. You are not a regular man or woman. For I have called you for such a time as this. Yeah! I will not leave you alone, says God, for I've been looking for you. I will not leave you alone, says God, for I've been searching for you. And now that I found you, and now that you found you, I will not relent. The Lord said, I made too many promises to your grandmother to let you be normal. I made too many promises to those that you did not see, those that prayed for you before you got here. I cannot let you be normal.
Y'all, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all really ready? We are going to be in for a treat. This is just the beginning, y'all. Dr. Bynum, Apostle Meadows, and so many more will be joining us at the Well Conference. I am expecting overflow. I am expecting increase. I am expecting the Lord to move by His power. I am in expectation that every need will be met. Listen, every need will be met. Not just mine, not just every need for this conference, but even those of you who come to the well with needs. I believe that every need will be met. Just like the woman, the Samaritan woman that came to the well and met Jesus at the well, I believe that every need will be met Come see a man. Listen, come see a man that can tell you all about your whole life. I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about Jesus Christ. And listen, I believe that He is going to do and show us some things that we have not seen. I am believing God for miracles, signs, and wonders to happen. I have told our team that we are preparing a special anointing service that will happen at the conference. And so you'll want to be there for that. We want to anoint every single attendee, all of our volunteers. We want to make sure that you not only come and receive the word of God, but that you leave with impartation and that you leave with a tangible, the tangible evidence of the power of God. All right, I believe He can do it. I believe He can do it. I believe He will do it. And so, um, just as you are coming onto this live, if you decide to, you can go back and watch. Those of you who can, we are asking you, if you can, to make light this the work of ministry, and if you have $5, $10, whatever you have to sow into the ministry so that we can reach our goal 30K in 30 days. We have until about March the 26th. Blessings, Rabbi. We have about till March the 26th to meet our obligation. And again, I am excited because I know that the Lord is going to do it. We have already raised a little bit over $3,000, and so 26,500 is where we are, and so we need your help. And anything helps. So I don't if you want to be one of the 300 that give $100 or the 100 that give $300, I appreciate you. Miss Tina Hill from Cincinnati sent a seed this week, and we were so thankful for the seed that she sown this week. And there's so many others of you, Ebony, Sean, Eric. There's so many. Let me see. If I can start to call names, then let me see who else has sown. Mina Thomas has sown. Devon Frazier has sown. There have been so many people, like I said, who have sown, and I just believe that if y'all help me, we can do it. If y'all help me, we can do it. Let's see, Ebony, Jamie Hamner, who's one of our volunteers, Pastor Dante, Robin Turley, Eric Bray, um, I said Mina, Brittany, um, my Uncle Benny, Elaine, Larry, Tracy, those of you who have given the Cash App. Let me put it in here because somebody just texted me and said put the Cash App in the chat. It is the Well Conference is the Cash App. And if you need a different giving option, please let me know and we will work with you to make sure that we can receive the offering that you or the seed that you decide to sow. Like I said, the seed never looks like the harvest. The harvest is always greater than the seed. And so, whatever you're believing God for, whatever you have faith for, God is going to do it and more, exceeding abundantly above all you can ask or think, imagine. He's going to exceed your expectations. And so I'm just excited. I am so excited about what I'm trying to, keep my voice low because I'm in this hotel and these walls are kind of thin because I could hear other people's conversations. But it's the Cash App is $ the Well Conference, and it should come up as the Well Ministries when you do give. And so again, I am so thankful to those of you who have already sown. Your name is going to be mentioned. There are. If you are interested in sponsorship, if your church organization is interested in sponsorship, if you want to do an in-kind sponsorship where you want to be our program sponsor, we will accept that. If you want to be our badge sponsor, we will accept that as well. Whatever it is that you feel comfortable doing, the goal for us is to be able to give back to the community while we're in Atlanta, give back to the community well. Those who will be attending, and there are some things that we want to do that this contribution will go toward. Uh, and so again, some of our sponsorship, we have sponsorship packages that include certain marketing, certain I don't want to, I guess it's certain perks. You'll get some time with me. We can talk about entrepreneurship. We can talk about business. We can talk about doing some trainings and all of that. Also, any person who registers, your registration also helps us to meet this 30K and 30-day goal. So this isn't just about raising money, but this is also when you register, you help us to meet that goal, that 30 and 30 goal. All right, we are preparing for about 400 people. That is, we are preparing for about 400 people to attend. We're and it is still early. There's like it's 170, probably 75 days until the conference. And so yes, I know we feel like we have time, but the earlier you register, the easier it is for our team to make preparation for you. Hotel registration. Let me go ahead and put this hotel information back up. The hotel room block is a limited number of rooms that are blocked off. We are already at about 30% of those rooms being filled, and we are still 170 something days prior to the conference. I went there. This is a very nice hotel, um, underground parking, all of that, all of the amenities that you would need. There's a Starbucks there. Um, uh, excuse me, all of the amenities that you would need. And so we do have some, I'm just excited to receive you all, even in being in that space. There's some outdoor space um, that I believe we'll utilize as well. I just can't wait. I know what I heard, and I heard God well. And we are just going to continue to build. We're going to continue to build. We're going to continue to build. We're staying on the wall and continuing to build and doing what the Lord has said for us to do. Like I said, this is also a launching. And so you don't want to miss this conference. I was sharing earlier on the live with the podcast with Minister Claudette Hutchinson that some of you know who I'm talking about. But when Lady Embry registered for the conference, y'all, my heart leaped um, my heart leaped to know that, to have the support and the push of those who have gone before us, um, who have paved the way for us. It was just an encouragement. It was an encouragement. So again, I am excited that she will be joining. And I'm excited that those of you who are on here and those of you who are watching the replay, that you'll be joining us as well. August the 28th through the 31st. Go ahead and make plans now. That is the weekend of Labor Day. And so we'll be ending early on that Sunday, and you still have time to do your Labor Day plans. And so it's a long weekend, but I just believe that there are some things that God wants to do and release and give us and impart into us during this conference. And sorry, this this song that I'm listening to, y'all. He that begun a good work in you will perform it into the day he returns. And I believe that God is doing that in my life. In my life. All right. Um, we are going to be doing some things as we get ready for the conference. And so this is Women's History Month. And so we will be hosting an event, a virtual gathering at the well. Um, March the 31st during Women's History Month. Those of you who will be joining us, we are looking to register. This is a free event. We will have 100 women on Zoom, uh, building community, coming together for encouragement, empowerment, and prayer. For encouragement, empowerment, and prayer. So I'm excited that what God is going to do at that virtual event. It will not be on Facebook Live. It will be on Zoom. You can go to my website now and you'll see it on there. Go ahead and register for that. If you are a woman, go ahead and register for that for Women's History Month. And we'll send out the Zoom link as it gets closer to the time. But at 8 p.m. on March the 31st, we're coming together to close out Women's History Month with some empowerment, encouragement, and prayer. We'll have some special guests with us that night. We'll have some special guests with us that night that I am excited about. And again, this is a free event. We will also be doing some raffles um, on on the at the virtual event. All right, so to get us ready for the conference. All right, and then April the 7th through the 27th, we're going to do 21 days of prayer, the road to the well, 21 days of prayer. And so we'll have some of our friends in ministry joining us for the road to the well, 21 days of prayer, April the 7th through the 27th. Um, yeah, but go ahead and get on over to www.tiffymichelle.com so that you can register. All right. For a lot of us, Atlanta is within driving distance. Pack up your car with your good girlfriends, your family, your cousins, your mama, your daddy, your brothers, your sisters, everybody. Get them there. You need to be there. And I would not say it if I didn't believe it. I believe there is going to be an unusual move of God at the well. All right. Y'all, I'm getting off here. It's going to be an early night in the bed for me. All right. But continue to build, continue to focus, silence the noise, and meet us at the well. God bless you.